In this video, we get a wheel bug as we head off the circuit, and we also get rear-ended at Banky Boy as we try out the SLS. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Gran Turismo video. We're doing Beat the Meta in the Mercedes SLS AMG GT3 car. This car has an absolutely huge wang. And before you ask, I did try the silhouette here, but it's still around 2 seconds off the pace. So still waiting for a combo where I can at least try it, where it's at least 1.5 seconds off the pace. Now, if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel. You saw the graphic there. We are on the journey to 50,000 subscribers, and we are getting very close now. Very close indeed. Speaking of close, up ahead, we are very close with the Porsche 911 here. One of the two Meta cars here, the Porsche 911 and that Toyota Supra. And why am I going off, you're wondering? Well, my wheel decided to change rotation mid-corner. You saw it right there. So press the pause button and it resets itself. We jump ahead then to P9 here then in the Porsche 911 as they go through this right-hander. And unfortunately for both of them up ahead, they both get oversteer. Fankso goes off into the barrier there on a journey and comes back on the circuit. Fortunately ghosted as I continue on through them as we jump back on board here. And we are staying with the pack then after that unfortunate wheel rotation bug that happened. I've never had that before mid-corner. Usually it's after a pause or a restart, but mid-corner, pretty weird. And yeah. Fortunately, I survived it. Through the left we go then here to the end of lap 1 here in the first race. We're going to go alongside here the Porsches then, Porsche and Supra as we head towards turn 1. I was giving space here for them to go for it potentially, but as we go down the inside there, they decide against it because I'm on the inside, which is fair dues. As we head in towards this right, and looks like they keep the position. No, I'm going to get on the inside of them as we move over towards the right hand side to get a good acceleration point though. Good acceleration zone there, and they continue on in P14. Now, if you're wondering what Beat the Meta is, let me explain briefly here. Beat the Meta, we try and beat the Meta cars, which is the Porsche and the Supra, which are up ahead here in a non-Meta car, which you voted for in terms of the SLS, although we don't have many to go now. We are alongside the Porsche. They made a bit of a mistake in the kink then as we head towards Banky Boy. Down the inside we go. They try and outbrake me. That isn't going to work here as we are on the inside. We accelerate through the corner. Job done there. The Supra also clipping the gravel there. So we've got to run on the Supra as well as we head up here. But going around the outside on this corner, very hard to do, if not impossible. And we have to bring it back in then as we go through the right-hander. Remember, in Beat the Meta, there needs to be at least one A+ driver in the lobby. Fortunately, this week there's quite a few A+ drivers doing this race, so we can always have some good racing. We don't always win Beat the Meta either. You know, I try my best. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Sometimes it does happen. We'll see what happens in this video. But what we're seeing right now, though, is this SLS can keep up with the Porsche and the Supra. Look like a flash of an indicator there, so I send it down the inside here. Do we get it stopped? We do indeed. Thank you very much, Method Man. I appreciate that, but I also like a good race as we go into the right-hander then. We are up into P13 with Ghost up ahead off into the grass a little bit there. Then as we continue on through here, job done. Let's actually jump on board the Supra towards Banky Boy then. As we come into here then, they're going to release the brakes a little bit here. Unfortunately, going to go into the rear end there. I think that was a mistake more than anything, but I do get a bit of damage. They get damage on the front end, me on the rear, but I do maintain that P13 for now. So I am very thankful for that. We jump on board lap number 4 then. Here we go in towards the next pack. We got Slowdown, we got Ghost. They're all in Porsches everywhere. Why is everyone picking the Porsche 911? It's probably the most stable car in terms of power oversteer with that weight over the rear wheels. Now, slow down going off there. You will be slowed down if you do go off. Hello to you as well. You did say hello in the lobby. Hello to anyone who says hello in the lobby, by the way. If you don't see me respond, I am saying hello in real life. It's just that you don't have time to actually press it because I instantly go out to make sure my wheels are working. But yeah, the Porsche 911, very stable car in terms of power oversteer, and this is a very slippy combo this week. It really is in terms of oversteer. Even the Porsche gets it as well. So that's why most people pick the car, because it is a strong car in general. It's very stable as we continue on through here. They went side by side up ahead. Not the best thing to do through the right-hander. I take full advantage of that, cutting more of that kink than normal just to give the Porsche Geds a bit of space there. And we do have a run on Ghost 13 kink here as well. As we can see, the top line speed of this SLS is still good. Remember, it was good in GT Sport. Still good then in GT7 as we go around the outside of Banky Boy. Is this going to work? Not quite then as we continue on through here, heading up then towards the fast left. But we are very close behind here. If we get a good run out of here, potentially with the move is on. Let's see what we can do then as we continue on through. Not quite. We are going to show our nose a little bit. Are we going to go for it? Not quite. We're going to settle down here. Just over-revving the car a little bit too much. Oh, a bit of oversteer there. Try and catch it. Oh, we're off the circuit. That's unfortunate. And Geds goes clean on through then, so we're back down to P2. Oh, I know, Geds is back off the track. Oh, dear me, what an accident that is. Too much oversteer, off into the barrier. We reclaim P11 then, and that is the end of the first race. So Supra wins the race. Got a Renault in there, nice to see Goncazo there using some different LG as well, but mainly Porsche 911s and MR cars are being used for this race. So we're going to jump to what race is this? Race number 4 then, and we're on a 121.8, which is actually quite a quick time, if I'm brutally honest with you. Now, when I went to race 2, I was already on a 121 time. This car, very quick straight off the bat. In fact, I would say this is quite a hidden gem, if I'm honest with you. So we are really going to try and do beat the meta this week. Right, through the right we go then. And this is a different day, of course, because I'm wearing my TCR t-shirt, which will be available soon, I promise, as we continue on through here with Mad Mikey picking a Ferrari. They were in the AMG the previous race. They're in the Ferrari this time. Let's see what we can do versus that Ferrari then, as we're on lap number 2 then. That Ferrari suffering with that oversteer. It is a very unsettled car, the Ferrari, having to brake through this right-hander, which is unusual, as we continue on to here. Now, what is faster, a Ferrari or a Mercedes SLS AMG? These were out around the same time, actually, weren't they, these two cars? Well, here we go then. The Ferrari goes defensive. The SLS very quick. So Mad Mikey didn't go full defensive. I took advantage of that. Down the inside we go then. Heading towards Banky Boy. Hard on the brakes. Do we get it stopped? We do indeed here. We're up into P1 then. As we continue on through here then. Let's jump on board the Ferrari then. Mad Mikey. Can he get back past me? That is the question. It's a big old fight here as we go through. The right-hander, excuse me there, it's very stuffy today as I commentate on this. I go defensive there. We're going to stay on board Mad Mikey though, as Mad Mikey's going to try and send it round the outside here. Look at this for a move. Oh my word, what a move by the Italian. That is unbelievable stuff there from the Italian. Now potentially I was a bit too soft there in terms of space, but even so, to even attempt that move was brave, and unfortunately I get a penalty there for just abusing track limits, just that teeny tiny bit then. So we're fast forwarding a little bit here as we continue here, and look at that Mad Mikey just struggling on the exit. Tried to straighten up a bit too early there, went on the grass, unsettled the car. We're right behind Mad Mikey. Unfortunately, we do have to take that penalty, so I'm trying to stay as close as possible to remain in that slipstream. Give me an opportunity towards the end of the race potentially. Let's see how much that penalty impacts me then as we go and take it. Drop to 4th gear, straight into the slipstream. Half a second penalty is around half a second. Then the final lap, here we go. We're sort of where we were after the penalty, and we are very close to Mad Mikey then, under 0.3 of a second. Can I get the move done towards the end of the race? That is the question. Through the left we go, and we're opening up this corner very nicely towards the right, so we can get over towards the right hand side then. Do we do that? No, Mad Mikey goes for that, so we're going to try around the outside potentially. No. We're going to try and do a bit of a cut back there. It's going to work. Oh, not quite. Oh, a bit of oversteer there as well. It shows you the SLS does suffer from the slippy nature of this combo then, and a bit more slippy, and a smile from me. Yes, unfortunately, that's going to be a P2, not quite a P1 here in Beat the Meta. But with that racing, it was brilliant racing with Mad Mikey. As it's race 4, normally I only do 2 races a day. Well, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have another go because that was some fantastic racing. So make sure you sit back and relax for this next race. This race is even better than the last one. Mad Mikey picked an Aston. We've got Petrol Trust here now as well in a Porsche. Marasonic's here in a Supra as well. Lots of people in this race. Race number 5 then. Here we go. If you are enjoying this video, as always, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. Of course, because we're doing this video, there is going to be a car profile on this. And I know I said Gr.4 is coming. Don't worry, it is coming. Don't you worry. It's on its way. Just trust me. I just wanted to have a try at this one as we've already done Drag Trail this week in terms of a video. Head towards Banky Boy, then we get extremely close to Mad Mikey there. Just breaks a bit early in the Aston Martin. That gives us a good exit though here and a good run on the Aston Martin. The problem with the Vantage up ahead, it's got a massive wang, the same as this car, so it's very hard to see exactly what's going on in the distance. So I'm judging this based on where Mad Mikey's placing the car. Let's get a bit of understeer there, but managed to actually avoid the barrier as we go into this right-hander then. We're very close. Petrol just behind in that Porsche 911. Such a strong car here, it really is. As we continue through the second part then and continue on out here then. So we're very close to Mad Mikey again. Lap number 2, here we go. Same scenario then. This time we don't understeer as much. We look on the inside here. Can we go for the move? Not quite. Mad Mikey goes a bit deep though there. Very deep in fact then, but brings it back nicely as we go into the second part of this corner. As we continue on through here though, Mad Mikey has a bit of oversteer there, leaves a small gap open on the left hand side. We're going to go and send it down the inside then. Can we get it stopped for this left-hander? Very hard to do this line when you're on the inside line there as we continue on through. Mad Mikey knows this, goes for the run out the corner in that Vantage. It's V8 versus V12 then as we head towards turn 1. You can see how close the racing here is. And once again, really great racing with Mad Mikey as we go into turn 1. Look how close we are here. Brilliant racing as we head towards the right-hander. Mad Mikey gets a bit of oversteer then. We're on the inside. We're looking to accelerate out as quick as we can. We cover the line there and we're up into P1 once again. Can we survive though? That is the question. Let's actually look on the reverse camera then. There is Mad Mikey in that Aston Martin. We've got 2 Porsches behind now. There's been a change of position there as Petrol Trust has gone back a position. And here comes the Aston Martin though, heading towards Banky Boy. I go very defensive there, making sure no car can fit down the inside then as we go in towards Banky Boy. And we do defend for now. Can the Aston get a good run out the corner? Not quite then. Here we go up towards the kink. It's literally positions reverse then on lap number 3. Look at that stream of cars heading out of Banky Boy. Look very nice indeed. But here we go. The Aston Martin's looking on the inside. A little bit squirrely though. Not got the run then as we head in towards this right-hander. And it looks like we are defending this position for now then. Let's jump back on the forward-facing camera as we go through this right-hander. Any oversteer here? No. So we managed to keep it for now then. 2 more laps to go here at Lego Maggiore West. Can we keep the position? That is the question as we go into this left-hander then. We are going to have to go defensive here. That Aston Martin is quick in a straight line. So a V12 engine. It was changed more to a handling car than a speed car, but it is still catching here as we head towards turn 1. The Aston Martin looking down the inside then and isn't going to get it done then as we defend in towards this right-hander. Okay dokie, we do keep that position and we're going to jump back on the reverse camera then as we go through this right-hander. What we're looking for is that Aston Martin because he gets all sorts of sideways there through there. That gives us a bit of space then as we advance towards the final lap and a change in position then. Petrol Trust back into P2. We're in P1. We go deep into turn 1 though, and that's going to bring Petrol Trust right into the mix. Mad Mikey down to P3 there in the Aston Martin. Marison's coming forward as well in that Toyota Supra. Going to be a fascinating end to this race, that is for sure. We get a bit of a wiggle there through the right-hander. We saw the Aston struggle with that earlier on then. As we head towards Banky Boy, we are going to have to go defensive like we did earlier then. Make sure no car can get down that inside line then. I'm staying here until the corner, so you're going to have to go around the outside then, Petrol Trust. Here we go. Banky Boy hard on the brakes then. Do we get it stopped? We do indeed. Keeping a nice tight line then to avoid any cutbacks as we continue on up here. Bit of oversteer then. We keep defenses then towards that left-hand side though, but this is a very compromised line and we're going to have to lift off a little bit here to make sure I don't understeer. Petrol Trust nearly goes into the back of me then. Through the right we go. And we maintain the position for now. We've actually got a better run out of the kink then as we head towards the final 2 right-handers. And then we've got 1 left before the end. Can we keep this? We've seen oversteer here before. I dropped a second here to try and avoid too much understeer, but no oversteer here for us. We're going to head towards the final corner then. All we have to do is make this corner work. Hard on the brakes. In towards the left we go. We just be pretty cautious there with, well, before accelerating. We're going to head towards the line then. Brilliant race there. Petrol's flashing the lights as well. What a fascinating race.
Oh, what a race. That was insane, that last race. What is going on? Oh, dear. What a brilliant race. Oof, that was tense as well. Oh. Yes, well played. Well played to everybody there.
So you saw my reaction there. It was a brilliant race. I loved that race. It was absolutely fantastic. I love having races like that. I'm really glad I jumped into another one before I left for the evening. And we did beat the meta in the Mercedes SLS AMG GT3. But the question is, what cars are left? And look at the size of that wang on the back of it as well then. So here are the first 10 cars then that we have done. Didn't do these in order. These are just in alphabetical order now. And the number in the brackets is the amount of votes it has received. Do remember that when we are looking at this then. So those cars, if you want to see the Beat the Meta videos that we have done with them, you can check that out in the playlist in the description. Of course, some fascinating cars in there. That Hyundai Genesis, we know is not a good car. Bottom of the manufacturer series right now. We have done Beat the Meta with that car, so that is in the playlist, of course. As we see, we've done 20 cars. In fact, we've actually done more than 20 cars because in a second, we're going to jump to the next screen and it's going to show another 10 cars we've done Beat the Meta with. There we go then. And you can see the SLS highlighted in green. It just shows you. The votes aren't actually 7. They're actually higher the amount of votes. I do have to catch up with comments. Obviously, I went on holiday and now I'm majorly behind on content and comments. So I will catch that back up slowly but surely. Do bear with me with the votes. As you can see there, we have done 30 cars in Beat the Meta. In fact, we've done more than that. We're on 37 cars in Group 3. We've done Beat the Meta on 37. 37. That is actually awesome to me. Now, we've got second place cars there as well. I will need to redo these at some point. There's the potential that if I do a beat the meta quite quickly, I will do these, or it'll be on a live stream as well, so do keep an eye out for those. But there we have 4 cars we've not tried it with. The Silhouette. Now, Silhouette wasn't quick enough here. The Atenza is a struggle. I'm waiting for a slightly softer compounder tyre potentially, or we're going to try it and let's go irrespective. The test car, of course, is there, and Ruthless Boy, who I absolutely hate because it's ruthless and annoying. So that is there as well. Now, if you do want any of those 4 cars or any of the cars that have second place to be done again, make sure you put your vote in the comments, and the highest vote will get done next. If you have enjoyed this video, as always, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. Stay in touch with all the latest content. As I say, we are on this journey to 50,000 subscribers. 2 companies there that help me out massively. GT Amiga, you can use my discount code and check out the link in the description, as well as the Fanset link in the description as well, where you can get some discounts potentially there. Videos to check out, including a car profile, which we're going to do with this next, and a previous Beat the Meta. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a video live stream again very soon.